There are amazing mysteries about Earth everywhere. One of the most famous and impressive rock formations on Earth is the Grand Canyon. This photo was recently posted to a geology forum by someone who took a trip to the Grand Canyon. Cecilia was amazed by what she saw and wondered how the rocks she encountered were formed. This is another picture that shows what the Grand Canyon looks from the bottom. And then here's another picture that shows some different rock formations that Cecilia saw on her trip. Cecilia posted this post on a geology forum website, and on it she explained that she took a ride down a river that flows through the middle of the Grand Canyon. This allowed her to see many of the rocks near the bottom of the Grand Canyon up really close. It says, anyone out there studying about rock and Earth's surface? I don't know much about rock, and I really want some help answering a few questions. I recently traveled down the Colorado River on a wonderful trip that took me through the Grand Canyon. It was amazing. One of the things I noticed right away was that the rock that made up the walls of the Grand Canyon was different in different places. It was different colors and even felt different. Sometimes these different kinds of rock, were right next to one another. I kept wondering about this. How did these different kinds of rock get there? Why does the rock look so different in different parts of the Grand Canyon? I'm looking for evidence and ideas that will help me understand this. So today you're going to find some evidence that's going to help Cecilia understand a little bit about the different rocks that she saw. One rock that she saw was Vishnu schist. She explained that this black rock here is the Vishnu schist. Not far from Vishnu schist is a rock called Zoroaster granite. It's sort of a pink color, very different than the granite that you had an opportunity to make observations about in class earlier this week. The third kind of rock that Cecilia saw was called Dox sandstone. It's a reddish brown, sort of almost purplish color, but not quite purplish. You'll get a chance to see it up close. One of the things that you're going to do is you are going to make some observations about each one of the rocks. You will have a sample of Vishnu schist, a sample of Zoroaster granite, and a sample of Dox sandstone. It's important that you record your observations here. On the handout, you'll notice that there's some cutting out places. Please don't cut this out now, but there will be an opportunity for you to cut this out and place it into an evidence organizer. At this time, please make sure you write your name on this and make sure that you give it to me at the end of class. Here is a picture that kind of shows the different sort of rock that you're going to get a chance to look at. One of the things that I'm asking you to do today is to work with a partner. You will be assigned a partner. One of you will be partner A and one will be partner B. During the time that you're doing this, discuss the different formations that you see with each other. You'll get a chance to look at each one of these pictures up close. As you are discussing the formations, make sure that you take an opportunity to participate and also give your partner a chance to. You'll have a little card that looks like this in the middle of your table that just says different questions and things that you can use. Okay, when you're finished looking at your rocks and making your observations, make sure you turn this paper in to me. The one last thing that I wanted to do is just tell you about some new vocabulary that you'll be talking about today. One of them is land formations, and the other one is geologic processes. Land formations are just a rock that formed in a particular way at a certain time in geologic history. Later today, you'll get to read about a land formation called Devil's Tower. But for now, I want you to focus just on these particular land formations, the Vishnu schist rock formation, the Zoroaster granite rock formation, and the Dox sandstone rock formation. Okay, get the rocks with your partner and start discussing and making observations on your sheet. Good luck.